If you're just tuning in, I'm speaking with Ness Abena. She is currently in Ireland and she's sharing her journey, her experience on how, as a nurse, she was able to relocate to Ireland. Drop your questions in the comment and click on the like button. Subscribe if you are yet to. And Ness Abena, apart from being a nurse, you also share your journey on social media. So Ness Abena has a YouTube channel where she documents her journey and how you can also do it. Tell us about your YouTube channel and why should people subscribe?
So basically, sometimes when you are actually looking for information when it comes to international stamps,
Right.
you are likely to be scammed. That's the reality. Especially if you want to travel, you
Mhm.
are likely to be scammed. So, considering the fact that I was able to go through this process without being scammed, I got to know the relevant information that I needed to have to guide me through the process. I didn't have to open myself for anyone to scam me or do anything. People will take advantage of you because you want to travel.
Right.
So, because I have come to realize, the clear view of this journey, I decided to give out that information for fellow nurses who are also looking forward to relocate. And that was why I decided to use my channel for this.
So
So
please
that's why you need to subscribe.
Yeah. So please go to YouTube. The name is Nurse Abena. So Nurse, then space Abena. So if you're watching us from a different country in Ghana, on the day you were born, you automatically have a name. So on Tuesday, it means that she was born on Tuesday. So that Abena,
Exactly.
is the feminine name if you are born on Tuesday. If you are a male, it's supposed to be Kwabena. So she's a nurse and she was born on Tuesday. So that's why Nurse Abena. So subscribe and we really appreciate that. So, when people talk about I want to be a nurse, normally the two countries that come into mind is either the UK or the US. Why did you choose Ireland of all countries?
Okay, so I also thought of US as well, but based on my research, I realized that I needed to take a particular exams, which
Okay,
is called the NCLEX.
right.
And another thing about the US journey for psychiatric nurses was the fact that I wasn't going to get a direct registration as a psychiatric nurse.
Okay.
Yes, but looking at UK and Ireland, you are going to get a direct registration as a psychiatric nurse and
Mhm.
you practice according to that license. So I felt like, okay, psychiatric nursing has always been my desire, and that was why I did that from the scratch of my nursing career. So I would want to further this career everywhere I go, in the international front. So that was one reason why I needed to put on hold with the US process. And then the second thing had to do with the NCLEX exams that I needed to take.
Mhm.
At the time I was preparing, Ghana didn't have any center for to write the NCLEX. I'm not sure that there is a center in Ghana up to now. But considering UK and Ireland,
Mhm.
you would either IELTS or OET that you can easily take the exams either in Accra or Kumasi. So I realized that the journey will be much easier and faster for me if I choose Ireland and UK.
So I'm speaking with Nesabina. Nesabina is in Ireland. She moved from Ghana. She practiced in Ghana for some time, and I wanted to be sure that do one necessarily have to practice for the number of years she did? Do you necessarily have to get a bachelor's degree? Can you actually work on the process if you have a diploma qualification? She'll be back and she'll be responding to all these questions. Remember, later on the program, I'll send a link on the various social media platforms so that you can click on it, join, and ask her all your questions. Let me hear from you in the comment section. Click on the like button. We have close to 1,000 people watching us at the moment across all the social media platforms. So let me hear from you in the comment section if you also have any questions for Sabina. All right. So you mentioned IELTS. If you could mention the full meaning, and then you mentioned another exams that you had to take, in order to start the nursing process.
Okay, so the nursing process for UK and Ireland is IELTS and OET. OET is occupational English test, and then the IELTS is the international English language
Language
test system.
process.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that is it. And they specifically take IELTS academic standard or
Okay.
IELTS academic UKVI. So if you're a nurse and you're going in for these exams, there are many types of IELTS, but you are specifically to take IELTS Academic Standard or IELTS Academic UKBI, or you take the OET. So that is
Right.
what you can use to go to UK or Ireland. So as I was saying earlier, I chose Ireland because the Ireland required band score is flexible as
Mhm.
compared to UK. UK requires that your least score of 6.5 should specifically be in the writing component.
Okay.
But with Ireland, the least score of 6.5, they are not specific with which component should bear the 6.5. It can actually be in any of the four components. So if you happen to get 7.0 in three of the components and 6.5 in any one of the components, you qualify to join the Irish lesson.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah,
you mentioned that you had about 7 to 8 years of experience before
yeah.
relocating. Do
Six to
one
seven. I had
six or
6 to
seven?
7 in Ghana before coming. Yeah.
Okay. Do one necessarily after graduating from school necessarily have to have this number of experience to qualify that person to relocate to Ireland?
Okay, so for the Irish nursing, the qualification is you should have a minimum of 12 months working experience.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
I see.
And and the good thing with if you happen to have more years from your country
Mhm.
before coming to Ireland, the good thing is over here there is no fixed startup salary for overseas nurses that are coming into the country. Years of experience that you are bringing from your country actually determines where your salary will start
What's that
from.
for? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the more years you have gathered from your country before coming to Ireland, the higher your startup salary. So it grows from that stage. So that is one advantage with the nursing, with the Irish nursing.
All right. Let's talk about the highest academic qualification. So you spoke about having a bachelor's degree. Of course, you had a diploma and you did a top up.
Yeah.
With people who have 2 years of certificate nursing, that's the community nursing, or 3 years of a diploma, can they start the process, or they necessarily have to get a bachelor's degree?
Okay, so it is not necessarily to get a bachelor's degree before you travel.
Okay.
When it comes to the Irish Nursing Board, what matters is, or what they are looking, they are not even interested in your top up degree.
Right.
So, for instance, I did diploma straight before doing the degree.
Mhm.
Now, when registering with Ireland, for the process to be smooth for you, they do not care about the 2 years degree that I did.
Oh,
They
okay.
are rather interested in the 3 year diploma that I did. But do not forget that if you are a community health nurse
Mhm.
or nurse clinical assistant, you were trained for 2 years. The Irish Nursing Board do not accept nurses with that qualification.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The only nurses they accept are those who were trained for 3 years as diploma nurses or 4 years straight degree nurses.
Okay.
That is why they don't really care about your top up degree. So you don't necessarily have to spend so much time wherever you are. If you already have a diploma, you don't have to wait that I want to finish your degree before. It is good to have your degree. If you feel that you would want to rather get into the country and practice for a while, gather some finances for yourself, and then go back to school and have your degree. It is all depends on you. So you have to prioritize. But just as I said, with the Nursing and Midwifery Board of Ireland, they are not interested in your top up degree. They are only interested in your straight diploma license or your straight degree license. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. So if you're just tuning in, I'm speaking with Ness Abena.